The new Ultra Zamasu just dropped, and on top of having an OP final attack, he also has a counter that can stop rushes and ultimates and does huge damage. So if we pair him with Ultra Beast Gohan, we can make a team that does a lot of damage and is really broken. So let's hop into PvP and counter our way to victory. Enjoy the video. Alright guys, first match. This guy's running Future as well, except he doesn't have Zamasu. Very cool animation, by the way. I absolutely love that. Now, this guy does have a Rose on his team, which is kind of convenient for us since he is kind of the ultimate spammer. And obviously, we want people to spam ultimates against this team because we can do some crazy damage with both of our counter attacks. He's running CMZ technically, but he's just not the new one. Okay, so this actually isn't that good of a team, so I guess this will serve as a good warm-up. It's not a bad team per se, but we also did go as Vegeta for our third option just because he is a revival unit, so we have some second life mechanics. Also, it is just nice to have someone who can tank and do good damage. Alright, we have a 5% chance to faint on Zamasu strike cards, which is pretty crazy for an Ultra when you think about it, especially considering Zamasu has pretty good combo capability. By the way, look at these card sleeves. These are kind of tough in my opinion. Alright, as you guys can see, our gauge is going up, and every time it fills, it resets and gives us some buffs, which is really weird counter gauge. I believe this is the first counter gauge in the game to work like that, so... Alright, let's tap here. We're gonna go to Beast here. Okay, wow, this guy's getting PV'd so much. I almost feel bad. Almost. Okay, so I do want to work towards that special beam cannon, but I don't know. Let's go into you and just tap here, actually. I wanted to go with that blast, but... Wow, yeah, this guy's really unlucky. We'll go with the blue here. See what we can do. Oh, wow, he's going to let him go, okay. Yeah, that blue card looks awesome. It also does do okay, what is this guy dripping, dude? What is he doing? It does do a bleed and poison. I actually want to let him kill this Zamasu, just so I can see the final attack. I heard it has a really cool animation. Oh wow, he's just dead. Okay, I honestly, should we just let him beat us up a little bit? Overdrive, okay. Okay, he's going crazy. He's going crazy, guys. He got it. All right, we'll let him ult here. I want to see how much damage this does to a type disadvantage Rose. Well, he's gonna be type neutral now, it's okay, but okay, we actually can't. Oh my god. 28k. Holy. Okay, that was some ridiculous damage. So it does cancel their buffs. Okay, so now we have the time type gauge. Alright, I guess we'll just end it off with Beast. Holy cow, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Alright, this guy might have the biggest balls I've ever seen. He's running double green Future when Zamasu just came out. It's crazy. He's bro AFK. Guys? Okay, no, he's here. Alright, let's honestly just toss this out. I want to see it. Let's see what he can do. This guy, I believe, does have the plat on this guy. This Zamasu. Okay, Dende. What is bro okay? Is he alive? Sir, you can wake up. Okay, there. Very weird starts of the match, but you know, we'll let it pass. Alright, so he's gonna go crazy a little bit here, which is fine. This Zamasu always had really good combo potential. I mean, you can say what you want about him, how good he was on release, but he always had a really good combo potential. And especially this Vegeta, we don't have to talk about that. Okay, he's kind of like drifting here a little bit. We're gonna tap just to play it safe. Wow, he went for the strike. I would have PV'd if I sidestepped. Hello? Okay, I feel like I could have. Alright, let's get the strike counter, or strike cover in here. Tap. Wow, okay. I gotta lock in. I'm kinda selling. Wow, he didn't go twice, dude. Okay, this guy's kinda shitting on me. Let's lock in. Let's go into Beast here. Now, I honestly don't care if he kills Beast, or not kills Beast, if he gets him 50%, because that's what we want. Now, the fact that we're getting beat up is kind of a good thing, because we have the special beam almost ready, which is essentially an insta-kill. Even though, obviously, Beast out of his prime. Okay. Dude, this guy, is he... How is he catching me? He's catching me in like 2-second decisions. He's pretty good. Actually pretty good. We're taking surprisingly well. Holy shit. Alright, Zamasu. Okay, dude, I'm getting actually shit on. This isn't fair. I can't land a hit on this guy. It's crazy. Okay, I think we gotta let Revival of Vegeta go, actually. Wow, okay, hold on. Dude, this guy's good. Okay, wow, I'm kind of in a bad spot here. I mean, if we land one hit, we win, right? Because we have purple. Okay, this is actually insane. Every situation, he knows what to do. Okay, there we go, finally, shit. Wow, he's taking no damage. Okay, we're not going to fill the gauge if we do this, so let's do this. He switched. Okay, so let's see the damage on this. I know it does kill everything he has, and it also locks him in too. So we can actually go in with a quick attack, because he'll have nothing here. Alright, there we go. Now the question is, does Bro ult? We got a PV there. Does Bro ult? He has to at some point, right? We'll go right away here. He's probably gonna whip. Yep. Okay, let's go back into Zamasu, actually. And I think you just lose here, right? This is gonna hurt really bad. Wow, he didn't switch. Didn't need to. Alright, that's pretty good. Quick attack. Okay, well, I thought you wait twice. Okay, let's let that gauge fill up, the counter gauge. Let's see if Bro decides to rush. I don't think he can kill me with that one. Come on, go for that rush, buddy. Go for that rush, champ. He might ult, actually. Loki, should we let Zamasu go? I kind of want to see the animation. However, I do feel like Zamasu is a pretty important asset. Alright, come on. You gotta get that gauge up so we can counter the ultimate here. Oh, okay. This guy's a party pooper. He won't do it. I want to see the animation. We already got it in the first match, but I wanted to see the animation. Alright, let's go all damage here just to throw him off. Wow. Okay, you predicted that shit. That was pretty good, yeah. That was a pretty good catch. Alright, Zamasu's out, but we do get the animation here. Which, by the way, it's so sick. Look at this. This is, like, in contention with the Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku one. Alright, he's paralyzed now. This is actually a really ridiculous ultimate. Or not ridiculous ultimate, ridiculous final attack. Yeah, he was paralyzed there. There's nothing he could do. Now we just popped a main here. He can't rush because I have the counter. And what do you do? Okay, literally 1 HP. Hold this. Alright, we got some more Ultra Rosé. I'm actually surprised. Another yellow rosé too. I don't know how common these guys are. I feel like I never see them. Alright, let's go to you here. I do have Covenant right now, so I do want to try and get that 5% fate chance. I haven't gotten it yet, but you know, I just gotta keep trying. Get it eventually. Okay, what did I say? There it is. Okay, so there's a gauge fill. Yeah, I mean honestly, for an Ultra with really good combo potential, to be able to have a feint on a strike is pretty ridiculous in my opinion. Like, can you imagine if Ultra Majin Vegeta had 5% chance feint chance on his strikes? That'd be ridiculous. And I would argue this guy's better than UMV, so... Well, on release, maybe that's arguable. Obviously, right now he's better, but on release, definitely arguable. Alright, I don't even know if I want to switch here, even though we're type disadvantage. Again, dude, you guys see what I'm talking about? That's such a ridiculous ability for an Ultra. I don't care what anybody says. 5% may seem low, but as you guys can see, I'm getting it kind of consistent this match. Okay, I think he can actually dodge here, right? Yeah, that's weird. Dende's thingy is almost like a combo breaker. Well, not really, because it dropped. Okay, we caught him there. Yeah, look at that damage, bro. You really can't lie. Alright, so we'll go to strike here. And I think we'll just stay in, because I almost don't mind him ulting us. And, well, maybe we should switch, actually. Yeah, maybe we should switch. I'm gonna get my Vanish back. Okay, I almost want to let him ult us here. I could have vanished there. I intentionally stopped, because I genuinely want to see how much he can do here. Obviously, I could have switched to Beast or Vegeta right now, because we both have strike covers, but... Okay, let's see. Damn it. Oh, it sucks that it's only once, though. Like, look at that damage, dude. I know I only did it against green units, but shit. Alright, not sure what your plan was. Oh, he's just standing there. He's aura farming. Did bro give up because he missed his counter? Okay, no, he's still here. Unfortunately, because he's lagging like shit, but we'll deal with it. Right, dude. I forgot it was a blast cover that time. Okay, let's see if he's smart. If he's smart, he'll go for... You gonna rush me? If he's smart, he won't go for a rush, knowing that Beast is here, but let's see. Okay, he has a green now. Locks me in. Yeah, I really don't like that how it does that, honestly. Alright, so now we go with this. I think Beast kills Shallot, right? Alright, I think Shallot's dead here, for being honest. Let's just go with these, and we're just gonna toss it out. I'm actually gonna drop it just to confirm we do a lot of damage here. Yeah, he switched. Smart guy. Alright, we'll go back into CMZ. I mean, if he rushes, we can obviously go back to Beast. CMZ does have 10 sub count reduction. Low-key just hit me, bro. Like, what can you do here? Fill the gauge. Yeah, that'll give him a blue. He's gonna toss it out. Alright, now we just go to Beast here. Oh, wait! No! Wait! Okay, I'm kind of stupid, actually. I messed up. I switched too late, I think. I think that's what the issue was there. Alright, Loki sold, but it's okay. We can bring it back. We have a revival unit still, which is the same as 2 units, right? Basically. Alright, we'll tackle, and then if he attacks, we'll just... Oh. Ah, dude, the Dragon Ball killing, though. Okay. Let's go into you. Let's get that ultimate out of here, because I know you have it. Yep, I do still have it. Alright, I could combo a little bit here, but let's just test Zamasu's damage here. Let's see if he can kill Shallot. Shallot's really tanky, and he has a good chunk of health left. I mean, that's really good, bro. You can't deny that. You cannot deny that damage. Swing him around, Zamasu. Come on. Yeah, that's... Oh my god, bro. The damage is just so good. Alright, we got the Gammas on an Android team. I think they could actually be a pretty scary matchup for CMZ. I mean, obviously CMZ is CMZ, right? So, still not going to be too scary, but... Oh, shit, okay. Okay. Let's go to Beast here. Obviously, Beast does do a little bit of disrupting. That's a lot of damage. He does have high star Gamma, so I'm not too surprised. All my Ultras are 5 stars, which, you know, for obvious reasons. Let's go to CMZ here, actually. I think Zamasu can't come in yet. Or not Zamasu, Gammas. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, you ever think of switching? Wow, you just... Okay, went straight to Dende. Yeah, he's gonna be able to vanish. Oh, you just switch, okay. We're type neutral. Unfortunately, went away there. You can actually pop your main pretty fast with Zamasu. Does he have the normal ultra time to pop his main? I feel like it's a little faster. I could be tripping though. Alright, free cover null. Okay, yeah, you need to switch, please. Yeah, there you go. Nice one, pal. Switch out of your revival unit and go into your unit that can't tank. Makes complete sense. Truly. Alright, go to rush, because I know you want to. We're going to Vegeta here. Second he rushes, we're actually going to go into Beast. I've countered with Zamasu multiple times this video. I want to get the Beast counter in here. Okay. I mean, I'm not too scared of the Gammas. With all due respect. I mean, they can still do some crazy damage, as you can see, but I'm not too afraid. Alright, we'll do this, even though I'm pretty sure they have a lot of ways to get key, so we'll only hurt them that much. But we do reduce 30 key on entry. No, sir. Tackle. Oh, shit, dude. I didn't know you still had that. What is that, a blue or a green? That is a green card. And that is a blue card, okay. Well, almost killed. Truly scared. You know, this is Zamasu. I really expected him only to be a damaging kind of, you know, juggernaut, a glass cannon, if you will, but he seems to be really well centered. He does a lot of damage, and he also tanks really well, too. Surprised. Alright, let's just throw it out here. Should do decent damage, but I don't think it'll kill. Plus he can just tag and get all the health back. Man, that's really sad actually. Okay, there goes you. We got our Dragon Ball. Alright, so he has to rush at some point, so we'll just counter with Beast the second he does. He's kind of cooked. This is what I love about this kind of setup here with 2 ultras that can counter. I mean, he really has nothing to do here. If he had ultimate, or if he had units that can ult, he can ult. You know what I mean? It's okay. Well, I could have just took that. I could have just took that vanish, but whatever. But if he had units who can draw ultimates, he couldn't even use them. And now that he needs to rush, he can't rush. Like he can't do anything against this team. I mean, he could beat me up, sure, but Zamasu's tanky, Vegeta's tanky. Okay, another green card. This guy's got green cards for days. Okay, where's the rush, my boy? Where's it at? You're running out of tools here. You gotta rush at some point, right? I guess not. Okay, he just doesn't want to rush for some reason. Is he saving it for after the revival? Stand here? Okay, I thought he would rush. That's why I didn't move. Shit. He just doesn't want to rush, bro. I think he knows. Never mind, buddy. Never mind. Goodbye. Goodbye, buddy boy. Uncle 13 thought he could rush Beast Gohan. Crazy. Alright, so now that we got the counter out the way, I think we'll just shit on this guy, right? Try and get the Zamasu windscreen in here as well. We could have left him with Vegeta actually, but I feel like it's a little mean. Let's go with this. That can't PV, which is why I did that. Now we have this. Does it faint? Does not faint. Alright, goodbye, buddy. Goodbye. I mean, honestly, this is my first time using Zamasu. I'm very surprised on how good he's doing. You know, like when units like this come out who do like a shit ton amount of damage, you would think that they would be, you know, glass cannons, but good damage, good tanking. He looks like he could be #1.